Hello, I'm Les Schmidt for Your Most Amazing Life. And thank you for tuning in today and allowing me to share my message with you. I will make this very worth your while. Today, I want to talk to you about how powerful you are, all the ability that you have, the fact that you are creating your own reality. Right. If this is new to you, I'm excited to share it with you. If it's not new to you, uh, and you just need to tune in a little bit more, need a refresher, a reminder, because last I checked, we're not getting taught this in school or pretty much anywhere, unless you've gone out of your way to involve yourself in the self-help arena or into deeper spiritual practices. You may not be aware that you are indeed creating your reality minute by minute, day by day. Well, uh, that's how come my life's turning out the way it is. Well, I guess it's because you're thinking the wrong thoughts, you're doing the wrong things. So we haven't been trained and programmed to do this, and life is coming at us constantly with all the negativity that it seems like it can throw our way. So, what is the first of all? Um, what I encourage you to do is to immerse yourself in that fact, in that reality, that you do in fact create your reality. That you have the ability to change your life to make what you want. And that's what your most amazing life is really all about, is how to create your most amazing life. So, what are the processes for doing that? It uh, and it's a little bit involved, but the short version is that you do that through your thoughts. Your thoughts are what you can control. That's the most powerful thing that you have is your ability to think the thoughts that you want to think, to exclude the thoughts that are negative, that don't serve you, and to hold those thoughts that are positive and that are going to create what you want to create in your life. So you start then with your vision of what you want your life to be like in every aspect of your life. What your relationships, what you want your relationships to be like, what you want your house to be like, what area you want to live in, what you want to do for your profession, how you want to serve the world, whatever entertainment that you enjoy. All these things are up to you to choose. And many of us have lost that ability. When we're young, we're so full of imagination, we're so full of excitement about life. And then we tend to lose that edge as we go along in life when we get all the disappointments, we get put down, we get told what we can't do, what's not possible, and all these things. So you start with that process of deciding what it is, and this is a dynamic, ongoing process. This never stops. It can change from time to time. You can enlarge your vision, and you get to change your mind. You get to decide that you want something else, something different, something more, and that's life. That's fine. That's good. That's perfectly normal. So you start with that process and really get good at it. Have a dream journal, notes, have certain websites that you visit, go out and look at things, whatever works for you to sharpen and clarify what it is that you really want. And that's part of the process to attracting that into your life and keeping those positive thoughts. So how do we do that? Well, if you are watching the TV, the evening news, you're probably focusing in on the virus, the riots, the latest shootings, all the problems in the world. So, what is that doing for you? What is that doing for us? Yeah, you guessed it. So, who was it that said that continuing to do the same things and expecting different results is the definition of insanity? Okay, so we don't want to create insanity in our lives, and that's what many of us are doing because we're just not aware. Maybe we haven't come into contact with it. Maybe we're just getting beat down by all that's going on in our life. So you can change that. You can begin to change that right this minute, and it begins with that awareness that you actually do create your reality. If you allow even a scintilla of victim mentality into your life, into your awareness, you are giving away your power. I know that's hard to do because we have such programming in us, but the reality of it is you are not a victim. Life is not happening to you, it is happening through you. And so we immerse ourselves in these truths and these facts. You will get more of that here in my channel. Certainly, that's what I'm all about. I will also offer other resources for different information, a different aspect, or a different way of looking at things. But you immerse yourself constantly in the good stuff, in how to do, what to do, in the positives, giving thanks, gratitude, constantly giving gratitude. We take things for granted so easily. Begin to take notice of the small things in life and give thanks for them. That gratitude process is almighty powerful. It will dispel negativity and bad attitudes, and it will help our outlook on life. And it's a certain principle that we're engaging by giving gratitude for all things. So that's one of the processes. What you take in terms of, I mentioned the news. Certainly we want to avoid the news. I watch it very briefly, if at all. Most of what I get is online. I just want to get a quick overview of what the negative media is saying about things, and that's enough for me. I focus in on what's positive, and I look deeper into the truth of what's really going on. So, of course, books are an enormous source. If you're a reader, and I'm a reader, I've found my information and my inspiration to a large degree through books. And so reading on a daily basis. The internet today, we have an amazing resource there with the internet. And like I use Facebook. Well, I keep it checked with my grandchildren, some of my children, and that's really good, and some friends. It's interesting to see what's going on there. But I also get in my feed inspirational thoughts and quotes on a regular basis, daily basis. And sometimes I even write these things down. By the way, journaling is powerful. Keeping a journal is a very powerful tool for creating your own reality and living your most amazing life. So taking in positive input, tying into a program like mine, amazingly very powerful. You're going to get all fed with all the good stuff that's going to help you, to inspire you and keep you on track. Listening to audios and videos in my email, and even in my social media feed, I get links to audios and videos daily, many of which I listen to and I watch for inspiration and motivation and encouragement. And another thing is affirmations. I've been using affirmations ever since a long time ago, back in the 80s, when I came into contact with a self-help system, a self-development system that I was very much immersed in. And so over the years, I've developed affirmations that I use. So the one that I use the most, I recite this while driving in my car going to work in the morning. That's the best time for me because it puts a time on it. Okay, I get in my car, I drive off, and so that's when and it's at the beginning of the day. That's a good time to do affirmations. And so I'm going to share that with you. This is mine. This is what I've adapted over the years, and I want you to take notice to much of what my phrases are in my affirmation statement. Start with I am. I am is a powerful initiation, a tool. I am, you have power to create things in your life. And the I am statement is a powerful statement to create these things, to make that happen. So let me refresh my mind here, and let me begin with All right, I start out with a Les Brown quote. I am blessed and highly favored. Today's a great day. I'm excited about life. I'm happy, I'm healthy, I'm prosperous. And so on. And you can adapt your own. I end up with I am a successful, in my case, it's a body shop director, and I also include I am successful in everything that I do. So you can adapt what works for you. I've taken some quotes here and there from other people that I thought were powerful I am statements that applied to me. And you can develop your own. That's a very powerful tool, the affirmations. So I'm going to let it go at that. I'm going to keep this brief. There will be more videos where I'm going to get into a little more detail, a little bit of different information on creating your reality to create your most amazing life. And I want you to know that it is possible that you have been doing this your whole life. You probably weren't aware of it. Most of us aren't aware of it until we come into contact with it. I think it's when we're ready that we come into contact with the teacher or with that information that enlightens us to how this is what the great spiritual teachers were teaching us. This is what I think a lot of your self-help work begins with the fact that we have power, that we're not helpless, that we're not victims, that we're creating our own reality. We're doing that through our thoughts, our intentions, and our actions. So your thoughts, the Bible talks about how the power of the word. Well, the spoken word has great power, and so how you use it effectively is up to you, and you can do it. So this is Les Schmidt for Your Most Amazing Life. Thank you for watching.